Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back, fellow Night Radiants, to the channel. And today we have another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. And today we are gonna do a restoration of a Mazda RX-3. An old school car, and I really like this vehicle. So I have been looking around the graveyard or the scrapyard, so to say. And I found this beauty right over here. So it's a DLC car. You have to buy the Mazda DLC for it. So let's get straight into removing every part of this beautiful car and restore it back to its glory old days, shall we? So let's go!
5 minutes later.
Okay, there we go. We got it all the way up the hoist. It's been a really rough one because it doesn't have an engine and the suspension is all rusted. So let's get every part out of this vehicle and let's see what to do we have. So enjoy. So there we have it, the Mazda RX-3. The Mazda RX-3 is an automobile which is produced by Mazda in Japan from 1971 to 1978. It was sold as the Mazda 808 in some export markets including Asia, Australia and New Zealand, and the Mazda 818 in many other countries. This was mostly due to Peugeot having trademarked 3-digit numbers with a middle zero in many markets, so that's why the Mazda 818 is known. The body style configures offers a 2-door coupe, a 4-door sedan and a 5-door station wagon. The Grand Familia Mazda RX-3 offered in an 4-inline engine, and the largest rotary powered versions were marketed as the Mazda Savannah in Japan. With export markets trades this model as the Mazda RX-3. The Grand Familia / Savannah RX-3 were originally intended to replace the smaller Mazda Familia to better compete with the Toyota Corolla and the Nissan Sunny and the Mitsubishi Colt. With the onset of the 1970s engine crisis, however, the Familia sold better due to its fuel economy, since Mazda had already developed the Grand Familia / Savannah. It was sold globally as a somewhat larger, more upscale alternative to the Familia 1000. And there we go, we fully have stripped out the RX-3. So now let's give it a nice welding. So let's go and use the welding. Yes, I want to accept. This project is basically for my own garage. It's not to make money, and I'm definitely gonna make money off it because I already probably can sell this thing. Okay, not very much, but you can make a lot of money out of this car right over here if you want to. Let's go, put it back. And I want to bring this back to its stock condition. I don't want to modify it because, well, we're gonna modify it with the engine, but not with like an V8 engine. I'm just gonna use the engine that is in the car. So that is, what is this, tuning swap options? I don't know what kind of, it's a rotary 12A engine, so we definitely have to build that one. So let's build that engine and let's give it a shot, shall we? Enjoy the time lapse of the engine build. The Grand Familia was available in a coupe, a sedan and a station wagon. The engines were a 4-inline cylinder unit and included a 1272cc and a 1490cc option called the Grand Familia S in Japan. The 1.5 liter was replaced by a larger 1.6 liter 4-inline engine in November 1973, and the engine which had by then already been used in some export markets like the United States. For over 2 years, Japanese market equipment levels were available, ranging from the very basic, the 1300 standard, to the most luxurious 1500 GL2 for the coupe. Originally, only 4-speed manual transmissions were available. Later, the smoked versions were sold as the Grand Familia AP, with AP standing for anti-pollution. Power outputs for these models were considerably lower. When first introduced in Europe, European buyers were offered with the 1.6 liter engine with 75 PS or 55 kilowatts or 74 horsepower. Because of Peugeot's trademark issues with any model numbers with a central zero, European distributors sold the car as the Mazda 818. For 1976, the new 1.3 liter engine became standard fitment, offering 60 PS or 44 kilowatts or 59 horsepower. 1.6 remained available in several markets. It was discontinued in later years, as now somewhat dated, the 818 was more and more sold on price. The Mazda 808 was sold in the United States from 1972 through 1977. This name was only given to the 1.6 liter version of the Grand Familia. The 808 cost $2,997, which is $200 above the Honda Civic and the Toyota Corolla. It was originally only available with a 2-door coupe bodywork. The car came with a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic transmission, available through 1974. Early models used the same 4-headlight nose as the rotary model. For 1975, power dropped as emission rules became stricter, but the range was expanded to include the 4-door sedan and the 5-door station wagon models. Mazda was still a small player in the United States and noted in their catalog that not all models were available in every state. The engines sold in North America were in 1972 to 1974 the 1.6 liter or the 1586cc naturally aspirated inline 4 single barrel 70 horsepower or 52 kilowatts. And there we go, there you have it, our rotary engine. The first rotary engine that I've built. Wow, it's actually quite a compact engine. Yeah, it's only 2 rotors, but wow, it looks really magnificent and really, yeah, how you say it, interesting how it looks and design. Okay, so now let's take off the engine off the stand and let's place it back in the RX-3. And let's get the engine crane for it, because otherwise we cannot move the engine in the car. Let's go. Okay, we got a fully modified, or yeah, it's a little bit modified. It's a little bit modified, the engine. I put some modified parts on it. You probably saw it. So let's move back towards the car itself. So let's go first, start with the back section of the vehicle. That would be much appreciated. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so drive axle. Yeah, okay, I definitely have to buy a lot of parts. So let's go, everybody. Let's buy some parts, shall we? I think I fixed the gearbox. Yes, but I could... You know what? Let's put the original gearbox on, because I already have it restored. That saves me a bit of money. Yeah, it's gonna be a show from going back and forth and back and forth. So let's start first of all with the back section, like I said, and not jump towards some parts. Okay, nitrate, let's go. So everybody, let's enjoy some time lapse and let's enjoy the car build. See you after it. And option number 2 was through 1975 to 1977, the 1.6 liter, the 1586cc engine, naturally aspirated inline 4, single barrel, 64 horsepower, or the 48 kilowatt at 5000 RPM, and the 78 foot-pounds of torque, or 106 newton-meters of torque at 3000 RPM. For 1976 and 1977, the 1.3 liter version was sold as the Mazda Miser in the United States with all 3 types of bodywork. The engine 1976 to 1977 was the 1.3 liter or 1272cc TC inline 4 twin barrel 48 horsepower or 36 kilowatts at 67 foot-pounds of torque or 91 newton-meters of torque. From October 1975, the Grand Familia was built in South Korea by Kia Motors with the 1272cc P72 PC or 53 kilowatt engine and 4-door bodywork. Originally, it was sold as the Brisa 2 alongside the smaller Brisa based on the Familia Presto. I don't know if it sounds Italian, but it probably does. The earlier cars had rectangular lights, but in December of 1976, an updated version with single round headlights were introduced, called the Kia K303. A station wagon model of the K303 was added in 1978. Production ended in 1981, when the license unfortunately has expired. As part of a nationwide industrial plan, Kia was then excluded from building passenger cars until 1986. The Brista 2 and the K303 are exceedingly rare today. as are classic cars generally in South Korea. As of 2019, there was a single such car registered in the entire country. The name Mazda Savannah was used on the rotary powered models sold in Japan as a coupe, a sedan, or a wagon. Internationally, it was called the Mazda RX-3. It was smaller and sportier than its brother, the Capella Rotary or the RX-2, and it was largely identical to its conventional inline-4 donor model, the Mazda Grand Familia. It was available from September 1971 through 1978 in Super Deluxe Coupe, Deluxe Sedan, and Station Wagon forms. The Super Deluxe Coupe was heavier with its 884 kilos versus its little brother, which was carrying 864 kilos and carried an optional body stripe, clock, rear defogger, and central console, high armrest, and collapsible steering column. Sold from 1972 to 1978 in the United States, the RX-3 version was extremely successful. It originally used a 10A rotary engine like the Mazda Familia Rotary Coupe, the Mazda R100. But US cars shared a larger 12A engine from the RX-2. Performance-wise, the A10 RX-3 was not able to match the RX-2 with its 12A, with a power-to-weight ratio of 10.9 kilos per kilowatt compared to the RX-2's 9.9 kilo per kilowatt. The RX-3 was way slower. The 12A RX-3 wasn't able to match the RX-2 with its 12A either, despite its lighter weight. The smaller engine version has the international model code S102A, while its larger one is known as the S124A. In Japan, the installation of the rotary engine gave Japanese buyers a financial advantage when it came to pay the annual road tax in what they bought the car that was more powerful than a traditional inline engine, but without having the penalty of having an engine in the higher 1.5 liter tax bracket. So there you go everybody, that is a little bit of history of the Mazda RX-3. I hope you all liked this a little bit of concept that I did, and my source was a Wikipedia page and looking for the Mazda RX-3. Well, let me know if you like this type of content when I have a time lapse, so please let me know if you like it. If not, please also let me know if you don't like it. Thank you very much and let's enjoy the video. Bye bye. And there we go everybody. Such a gorgeous vehicle, look at it, whoa. I really like those Japanese, I think it's Japanese style rims. I don't know what the real name of them are. I really like this car. I do have to paint it, so let's go over towards the paint booth, shall we? Move car, paint shop, let's go. So let's paint the car. Okay, let's see, factory color. It is a nice subtle green. I actually like this green a lot. Let's see, yellow, not so much. Ooh, that is really, really nice. Burgundy red, white. And, I think the factory color looks really cool. Yeah, let's paint it factory color. And do we have also, where is it again? Livery set. One. Ooh, that looks really, really nice. Not so much. Eraser, okay. None. I really like this Mazda one. Yeah, that looks really cool with the green and stuff. Yeah, let's paint it this way. Okay, wow, awesome. Okay, now let's do a dyno test and also perform a headlight alignment and wheel alignment. So let's, first of all, let's do the wheel alignment on the test path and also headlight alignment. And let's see, wheel alignment. Yeah, you're definitely off. There we go. And put you go back, yes, in the plus. There we go. Headlight alignment and a little bit towards the left. There we go. Oh, you are way off. Then for the big moment, let's put it in the dyno. Dyno. Oh, I'm really excited for this. Okay, dyno test. Following clip B. Where does the clip B go? Oh, I always forget stuff. Okay, that should be good. Now Yes, I want to perform a dyno test. Start testing. Oh, that sound. Ooh. It sounds really nice. Sounds really like a rotary engine. Oh. We got a... Let's go. We got 30 more horsepower and 37 more newton meters of torque. Let's go. That's really, really nice increase. There we go. Okay, well, that is it for the Mazda RX-3. Now let's put it outside in the sun. Oh man, look at this beauty right over here. A Mazda RX-3. But the question is, how much money did we make? So we put a new engine on it. Oh, I forgot the interior. No. I forgot the whole interior. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I put the license plate on. I spelled rotary, crouch. There we go. Rotary with the R0, the T, the 3, the R, the 1, and the 3. Rotary. I think it's kind of cool. So the question is, how much did we make? So it's a fully 100% car. And we can sell it for a total of 58,000 credits. So yeah, very, very nice. But I'm not gonna sell this one because I really wanted to keep this one. I find an RX-3 very, very nice. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to follow me. That would be much appreciated. And if you have any tips, tricks, or just something you want to say, please leave it down in the comments down below. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, let me know what you think of the video. Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely day as always, and I will see you next week. Peace out, everybody.